Hello everyone, Mikey der Panzernator here with catching up on the Dev Diaries I'm late on, and this is the one from when was this posted? Last Wednesday. Well, they're all posted on Wednesdays, but this one's only about a week late, and this is by Bratton, and it's going over new achievements, 29th Dev Diary for Man the Guns, and so the they're testing. I think this the release date of February 28th, my birthday, was announced very shortly after, like a day or two after this one. But according to Bratton, there are 21 new achievements, most of which are related to the new countries, although one is dedicated to the PDX-Con Hoi 4 Challenge, which is 30 Minutes of Hell. We'll get to that later. And another one was suggested by a viewer of the him and Daniel streaming, and that is Blitzkrieg. So in addition to the 21 new achievements, which we're about to go over, there have been some adjustments to the more grindy achievements added to Waking the Tiger. Basically, Battle Cry and Awaken Angry annoyed Bratton a lot. So instead of making them conquer the whole world 3 times over, there is now an exclusion to the European enclaves for the requirement of the cities. So now, if you want to do those achievements, it will no longer be necessary to reclaim Guangzhou, Macau, and Hong Kong to get them. So basically, all you really need to do is beat China and the warlords, I think, and the locals, and not have to go over and take out Portugal, France, and the UK, who are now probably very strong since the Axis are dead. So on to the new achievements. First up, Team America as the USA drop a nuclear bomb on Paris. Very fun. Number 2, history repeated itself as the USA win against the Confederate States again. Maybe they'll tear down the statues then instead of waiting until now. Next up, Georgia on my mind. Georgia. Oh, good old. I love Ray Charles. Good song. If you don't know this song, look it up. It's fantastic. As the USA own and fully control all 3 Georgias. So the Georgia in America, Georgia in the southern Soviet Union, and Georgia is another South Atlantic island by the Falklands, if I'm not mistaken. Next up, To Arms and Dixie as the USA start a new civil war as the South. That's gonna be fun. Next up, Arsenal of Democracy as America have more than 300 military factories. Probably harder than it sounds, honestly. Next up, Underpaid, Undersexed, and Under Eisenhower as the USA assume faction leadership of the Allies and have over 50 expeditionary divisions from the United Kingdom. Should be fun. A good reason to play another democratic American campaign. Then we have Last for 1,000 Years as the United Kingdom accomplished the federation of the entire British Empire. Sounds fun. And here we go. Blitzkrieg as the United Kingdom put Edward VIII in power, ally Germany, and fully control Paris. Then we have Nothing Wrong with Our Bloody Ships, which requires you to, as the United Kingdom, have at least 9 battle cruisers. Probably simple. William Wallace as the United Kingdom put Edward VIII in power and force an American monarchy and have both it and Scotland as subjects. Interesting. Crush the Dream. Wait, did I say something? As Communist United Kingdom crushed the American dream by puppeting the USA. Oh, great. A commie America under the British. What could be worse? Next up, Treading the Narrow Path as the Netherlands do not cave to the Germans, continue the Zuiderzee works, and do not lose control of any of your continental European states until 1945. Good luck with that one, boys and girls. Next up, putting the raid on Medway to shame as the Netherlands ensure the United Kingdom has no capital ships. Carriers, battleships, battlecruisers, or heavy cruisers. Are heavy cruisers really capital ships? Whatever, Paradox, we'll see. We'll see how challenging that one is. Next up, oh god, Verviging. Whatever. As the Netherlands liberate the continental Netherlands after relocating the government to the East Indies. That should be fun. Good old government in exile style of game. Next up, Mi Casa e Tu Casa, as Mexico hosts a government in exile. Again, I think this one's going to be harder than it sounds. But next up, the new home of the revolution, as Mexico put Trotsky in power and puppet the Soviet Union. That is one I definitely want to get soon. That sounds fun. Then we have assuming direct control, totally not a Kaiserreich meme. Starting as a minor power, assume faction leadership of the Allies, the Axis, or the Comintern. Then we have Vive la jeune école, which means long live the young school? Or the pretty school? I don't know. As France have at least 150 destroyers and research the maximum torpedo launcher technology before 1945. Then here's the one they mentioned at the beginning. 30 minutes of hell. Try to beat the record set at the 2018 PDEXCON Hoi 4 challenge by inflicting over 1.8 million casualties to Germany in the 1939 Blitzkrieg scenario. Start as Poland. Extra bragging rights if you do it in 30 minutes or less. I don't think the time is a requirement from what the description sounds like. Then we have Pride and Extreme Prejudice. Sink the British pride of the fleet. I don't know why they have Hood written on the icon. Does anyone have any idea? And then last but not least, do you mind? Lay at least 1,000 mines on the coastline of an enemy nation. But what a great pun there. And yeah, that was it for the Dev Diary. Kind of a fun one, you know, not as much in terms of mechanics, but exciting things to go after. I myself, I go after achievements and use that as background footage for these Dev Diary videos. So more material for that, although I haven't even scratched the surface. I mean, I think I'm somewhere between a third and half of the current achievements. So got to get to work, and 21 more new ones to come once it starts. Probably my favorite one is probably the hardest one is going to be the Netherlands destroying the British Navy. But you know, all the two arms and Dixie. I mean, I'm gonna probably start off with the Confederate USA playthrough because, well, who doesn't love making Civil War jokes, right? Anyways, but that was it for the Dev Diary, and of course Bratton with his little winky emojis hinting at the fact that they are going to announce the release date soon, and that release date is February 28th of the year of our Lord 2019. Happens to be my 24th birthday, so I will be having a lot of fun and maybe even playing some Hoi 4. But that is it for this Dev Diary. Short and sweet one, just going over all of the achievements. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next one, this is Mikey Dare Panzernator signing out. See ya, nerds!